Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the last day of April on April 30. Right next to me, we have a young up-and-comer, Anthony Madrid, and we'll be competing on our next upcoming event, May 24, against Calvin Trump. Now, Anthony, let's once again introduce you to all the MMA fight fans out there. Where are you born and raised?
I'm born and raised in Antioch, California.
Like native?
Natively. I'm natively born in Antioch. I lived in Dallas for about the last 5 to 6 years. I recently came back to the Bay Area to pursue my fight career. But similar to my opponent, we're also from the DFW, you know.
That's right. He's also from Dallas, right?
Dallas,
Holy
Texas.
shit.
Small world.
Small world. Out of the whole entire world, and you guys all come from Texas. So far, how do you like it, California?
I love it here, you know. I was born and raised out here, so I definitely have some Bay flavor, and I definitely enjoyed my time in Texas as well.
Now, for what I know in the last interview, we talked about your dad. It's also an MMA fighter, right?
Yes.
And he's still in Texas.
Yes.
Is he watching your last fight?
Yes, he's always tuning in, you know, giving me some advice and helping me improve my game with critiques here and there. It's always good to have pro advice. Similar to you and your son, you know?
That's right. And my dad.
Oh, your dad's your third generation fighter.
Yeah, my actually fourth
generation. I'm a third generation.
Yeah.
See, my
So
great grandpa was a boxer.
My grandpa was a Hungarian master, and my dad is Dragon Style master, and then me, and then now my son. So it's fourth generation.
Right on.
So it's crazy how things kind of pass it on down the line. But now your dad, is he still training martial arts?
He does here and there. You know, he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, so he's definitely great on the ground, and he was pretty good in Muay Thai as well. So he was good both standing, striking, and grappling.
Now, do you have any siblings, brothers, sisters?
Fun fact about me, Zhong, I actually have 15 siblings. So I have about 6 from my dad's side and 9 from my mom's side.
Oh, shoot.
15.
Are they all around California or back home in Texas?
10 of us are in California, and I believe 9 of us are in California, 10 including myself, and 6 in Texas.
God damn, you got a large family.
Yes.
Like more than a whole basketball team.
I know, right?
Shit.
If they all fought, we could fill one of your cars.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy. Now, how's training and everything going prepare for this upcoming fight?
I like to stay ready, you know. I'm definitely doing my training and doing what I can to make sure that I'm ready for this fight, you know. I expect to bring my best, and hard training is definitely the way that I plan on executing.
Now, on this upcoming fight against Calvin Trump, have you watching some of his fights?
Yes, I have. I've seen all of his fights, at least what I can. I haven't seen his Muay Thai footage that recently dropped. Congrats to you on your win at the U.S. Muay Thai Open, but we'll see what happens May 24th.
Now, when you're watching his MMA fight, where do you see yourself having an advantage on him?
I don't want to give away my game plan, but I prepare to win wherever the fight takes place. If it's grappling, then I hope I can do what I can. Not I hope, I know I'm going to do what I can to win the fight. We're both 0-2 and he's 0-4. Somebody's always got to go in the best way possible, right?
Yes,
I tend on that being me.
Yes. I know both you guys are very hungry and motivated on this upcoming fight, and he's always kind of more like a stand-up guy, and you're a pretty exciting stand-up guy as well. And I believe both you guys fought on the last time was 155. Now this is 145. And what do you walk around weight right now?
I'm gonna keep that a secret, but just know that I cut a little bit. You know, I definitely cut.
Yeah, I saw him like a few days ago. He looks pretty small, you know. I'm like, damn, you know, he's ready to. I think he even talked about like want to move down to 135 some point if he does turn pro. You know, we'll see. Life goes on. You sometimes people get bigger.
Yeah.
Sometimes people get smaller. You know, it kind of depends. You know. So on this upcoming fight, where do you emphasize on? I know he's a banger. He's doing a lot of cross training with all different other gyms as well. Where do you see yourself like on a striking department or on a grappling? Where do you think the fight will take place is better for you?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to see May 24th. Like I said, I don't want to give up too much of my game plan, but expect fireworks wherever the fight takes place.
That's pretty awesome. Now in the Bay Area, this is gonna be the first time you fight at 145, right?
Yes, it's the first time that my opponent's made 145, but I have made 145 in the past before. I believe my first fight against one of your fighters, there was a miscommunication. I made 145 and he came in at 155, my first fight. So
I think
a little bit of a mismatch.
The promoter is actually kind of messed up on that one because they tell us 155 and he tell you at 145, and then when he shows up, like, hey, are we fighting 45, 55?
No worries regardless. You know, we came in at the weights we came in at, and respecting my opponent,
Yes.
he got the W that first fight. But
he's
it'll
another
be
guy.
interesting making 145 and having my
Yes.
opponent the same weight as me. I think that's going to be something new.
Yes, that's pretty awesome. Now, is there any other 145 out there that you want to fight in the future?
You know, to be honest, nobody in specific, but I like to fight everybody. Whoever you think's the best fight for me, whoever you think's the best fight for the audience, whoever you think's the best fight for everybody in general. You know, I'm ready to fight anybody. I think that I'm one of the best 145ers in the Bay, if not the U.S. I don't care if I'm 0-2. You know, I bring fireworks, and I think that I was robbed both of my fights. So just stay tuned to see what I do in the future. I guarantee you we're gonna get it back.
Right. Well, you know, always say better. Don't let the decision to the judge's hand, because sometimes you just don't know what they see.
Yeah.
And some of the judges, they're not really like a trained martial artist. You know, they just go by whatever the description, and sometimes it's hard for the fighter to swallow the decision sometimes.
It's
you
hard for sure, you know. So, like you said, I won't let it go to the judges, and that'll be good for both of us, your card and my career.
Yes. Now, what do you do for work, Anthony?
Well, I do a couple of things. Right now, I'm currently enrolled in school to become an EMT, so I'm hoping to put people on the stretcher both in my career and in the ring. But aside from that, I actually sell sea moss. If you don't know what sea moss is, it's a supplement. It grows in the ocean. It has 92 out of 102 minerals your body needs to function optimally. And you have a lot of fighters. I'm a fighter myself. We're big in supplementation. So that's something that you really want to look into if you're athletic and even a non-fighter, just a person who wants to better their health and themselves.
Now, do you make them yourself?
Yes, sir. So I import the sea moss from St. Lucia, the Caribbean. I use Irish gold moss, and I blend it. I have an in-home operation. I deliver. I handle distribution, and I'm hoping to be one of the biggest in the Bay, not only in fighting, but in that as well. So
now,
stay tuned.
if people want to get more information about the sea moss, how can people find out more information about that?
You can follow me at _Mucho Mas, and you're gonna see a Mexican skull and a sombrero, and that's gonna be my page right there. You can see my fight posters, some of my teammates' fight posters, and an awesome product as well. And definitely tap in. I run the page, so if you send me a DM, I'll make sure to be back.
And you have your own little factory at home, like homemade stuff.
I'm not a factory. I don't got no workers. I mean, I
Just
you
do
call my
yourself.
siblings workers. Just kidding, I'll have them work. But no, I do have an in-house operation where I handle all the production and everything.
That's good. Well, I gotta admire your ambition, you know, and in order for you to be great, you gotta start somewhere.
Yes, sir.
That's the first step, you know. So hopefully all the fans out there want to find out more information about what sea moss, what it does for your body, what kind of benefit you inherited. DM this young man right here on Instagram. Just find out more info. Hopefully you guys can give him a little DM and get some more info, maybe even try the product, you know. And
Yes,
I know
sir.
a lot
Matter
of
of fact,
people.
I actually have one for you. Let me go grab it real quick.
Oh,
and let
shit.
the audience see.
That's awesome. Oh shit.
You a mango guy or a blueberry lemonade kind of guy?
A blueberry.
Blueberry. That's one of my favorite flavors.
Oh shoot.
So right here, we'll show the audience what we're working with.
All right.
This is blueberry lemonade sea moss. This was one of our products. This was made fresh yesterday. We make sure to deliver fresh.
So how do you eat this?
So right there, that's a little bit over 2 weeks of servings in one jar. You
Okay.
can eat it just by itself. It's flavored blueberry lemonade. We make sure it tastes better than the competition. And you can have 2 tablespoons as a daily serving. That's
Do you-
92 out of 102 minerals your body needs.
Do you mix them up a little bit before you eat them? Or
Yes, on the top it's the blueberry, and on the bottom it's the lemonade. If you want to get both, you can mix it, or you can just take one at a time. So however you want to do it, you know.
It's pretty awesome. So making sure
Yes,
you
sir.
guys check this out. I'm gonna give you guys the feedback. Definitely want to maybe do a separate video for this, but I heard a lot of good thing about this, and a lot of Bay Area fighters are actually into it. A lot of people actually competing on my events talk about taking this too. So I can't wait to try myself and then see how the product is. You know, excited about this. That's pretty awesome. You
Best
know.
in the Bay for sure.
Yep.
Glad to
Thank
have
you.
on
Thank
channel.
you. All right. Now, on this upcoming fight, if people want to get a hold of you to buy a ticket, come watching you fight, how can people contact you?
Well, I'm pretty active on social media. You can follow me through my Mucho Mas account, which we just talked about, or you can DM me directly at Anthony Madrid with 2 eyes. So send me a DM, and I'd be happy to send you a ticket, or we can set up you coming on my show.
That's pretty awesome. Now, any special loved one, training partners, and your supporters that you want to shout out to?
Of course, I'm going to give love to my team, Team Black. We're the best team in the Bay. I don't mean to say that in disrespect to Dragon House in front of your interview,
No,
man, but I think that we're the best in the Bay. We're the best in
Yes.
the world. You know, we work hard day in, day out. We have the best coaches. Shout out Dan Black, who just fought in Thailand. That's the beast right there. That's the man, the myth, the legend, Dan Black. Just fought at 48 years old. Should have caught the W, but it's all good. Next time. There's always a next time.
Yes.
I'd like to shout out some of my mentors, Sauce Marley, Michael Sullivan. I don't know if he's fought on one of your shows, but you know Michael Sullivan.
His name's familiar. I don't know, like pretty much most Bay Area fighter, they're always one point down the line, cross pad, and they fight on our show before. So
Well, that's somebody that you want on your show, Zhong. If you want something exciting, if you want striking,
Yes.
you want a knockout, and have Michael Sullivan on your next show. I know he's ready to make a comeback.
absolutely. Well, I'm definitely gonna talk about this after that. We're doing 4 shows a year, and May 24th, a huge stack card, and got some big announcement. I'm gonna be announcing a separate video. So we have a 145-pound state title, California state title fight. It's gonna be on our next upcoming event. So I'll make the separate video on that too. Now, if your opponent watching this interview, Calvin Trump, what do you have to say to Calvin?
Calvin, stay healthy, stay ready, and May 24th, let's make fireworks, baby. Let's get it.
That's pretty awesome. Now, any last word? Want to shout out to all your friends and families, your pops, or anybody?
You know, I have a big network of support, and I'd like to thank all of you guys. It's too long of a list to name individually, but everyone that's helped me get to where I am now, anybody that's helping me get to where I'm going to be in the future, I just want to say thank you to you, and just know that I'm getting this knockout for you May 24th. Let's go, baby.
That's pretty awesome. Now, for more information about this upcoming fight, check out DragonHouseMMA.com. This event is a live stream pay-per-view nationwide. You cannot make it to the event. Order the pay-per-view voucher from DragonHouseMMA.com, and please subscribe my YouTube channel. We just got over 5,000 subscribers. We're trying to hit for 6,000 subscribers. So please click on the like button. Welcome to comment all my interview videos, and we'll see you guys May 24th. It's going to be over 20 plus fights. Door opens at 3 p.m. First fight kicks off at 4 p.m. Do not miss it out. And now, are you a UFC fan?
Of course.
Now, who is your favorite UFC fighter?
Tracy Cortez.
Tracy Cortez. Tell me a little bit about him.
Her. Tracy Cortez is beautiful. Tracy Cortez is the best fighter in the world. I don't know what weight class she fights at. I don't know who her last opponent is, but she's my favorite UFC fighter. She should be yours too.
I need to check her out. You know,
Yes, you do, Zhong.
that's pretty awesome. When's the last time she fought?
I don't know.
We gotta check it out on Tapology. Tracy Cortez. Making sure you guys check it out. You know, and as we talk about the hot topic, Ilia Topuria against Islam, I'm really hoping that fight can make it happen. I'm a big fan of Ilia, so and also Islam's much bigger, stronger. So I can't wait to watch that fight. I think that's one fight. It's gonna be every UFC fight fan, MMA fight fan is gonna tune me in. Now, who do you think is gonna win that fight if that two fighting?
Well, my heart says Makhachev by submission, but you can't count Ilia out. He has great submission grappling, and he brings a different dynamic with his boxing. His three punch combos can put any man out.
Yeah.
So you really can't discount anybody, but you know, tough Dagestani wrestlers, California not native, but California fighter Islam Makhachev. He fights at the AKA in San Jose.
Everybody think he's gonna have size advantage, wrestling advantage, but we'll see. Topuria is only like what? He's only 5'6".
Yeah, and he is heavier. He does get up to 180, 190, I believe, but you
Right.
can tell that's definitely more party weight. That's not really.
Yeah.
It's not really where he walks around.
His
that
frame
like
is kind of small, you know. So
yeah, definitely.
and an interesting fight.
But hey,
so.
I'm 5'6", 5'7" too, you know, so let's get it. Islam, let's get it top 4. Let's get it.
That's awesome. Here we go, guys. I'll see you guys May 24. Here we go. We have a young up-and-comer, Anthony Madrid. We'll see him in May 24. I'm Zhong signing out. Peace.
It's like storage full.